So, immigration, what is it exactly? Immigration is defined as leaving usually a poverty-stricken country to permanently live in a foreign, more prosperous country. It started as early as the 1600s by the Pilgrims when they came to the United States. Laws made to regulate immigration were set in place in the 19th century. Many immigrants come to America seeking religious freedom and/or greater economic opportunities. Illegal immigration is the entry of a person or a group of people across a country's border in a way that violates the immigration laws of that country. The intention is to permanently stay and reside in the destination country. Utilizing the functionalist perspective. Going back to chapter 1, there were two key terms that I'll be using, manifest functions and latent functions. Reviewing what those two mean, manifest meaning the intended consequences of outcomes, and latent being the unintended functions that may reflect hidden purposes of an institution. How using these two terms in relating illegal immigration to economy would be the manifest function is the immigrant, it's his or her intention to work and contribute to the economy. And the latent function might be them not expecting to become vital and or harmful to the economic system. Some effects of immigration could be that when immigrants come to the United States, we might produce more language-friendly documents and literature. So when you see pamphlets in English and Spanish and Chinese and the opening of more foreign cuisine, so restaurants and markets that are appealing to immigrants. And then the conflict perspective, higher migration equals fewer jobs for the citizens of the country. So how immigrants might be, this is actually like a debate whether illegal immigrants make it worse for like the citizens to get a job. Some say that illegal immigrants are taking a job that no one else is taking, but people would be like, oh well, if illegal immigrants didn't have a job, like a U.S. citizen might take it. It's like chicken or the egg. When studying illegal immigration, sociology matters because it helps see the issue in several shades of gray rather than just black and white. To me, this means that the issue is not just the technicality of breaking the law, but it's rather a blending of cultures that can potentially conflict with the country's economic system and the social classes, and how there's more than one way that either it can help or harm the nation as a whole. And being able to identify how it aids or harms and not being stuck on just one idea because there's so many aspects that it affects. I've always been very passionate about illegal immigration. Just knowing like illegal immigration has the word illegal in it, obviously it's bad. It's like underage drinking. It has underage in it, so why are we questioning it? I take it personally because my father is an immigrant and he immigrated here from the Philippines when he was 7 years old. My grandmother was a doctor and she pursued this career so she would have the opportunity to help all her 16 brothers and sisters and her own children and their children come to the United States and help build a better life. They went through the process legally and they did it the right way to help ensure that they would stay in America. So when I think about people who are immigrating here illegally, it makes me think that they're ruining, immigration for the people who are trying to do it the right way, because it's regulated and not everyone can come here all at once. So to think that if my family had been affected by illegal immigration and they weren't here, I wouldn't be here either. But now, trying to see illegal immigration through a sociological point of view, it makes me see not just how it affects the citizens of the destination country, but the immigrants themselves and their families, and how it affects the destination's country's systems, like not just individual households, but the economy, the social structure, everything. And it's not just illegal immigration that you can see through that affects like many aspects of a country. It's many hot topics, sensitive issues as well. So instead of seeing it in like black and white and how it affects like one person or an individual community, see how it affects like society as a whole, society being the United States, and not just one community or one city, like maybe a whole state or the whole country, and seeing the bigger picture and every other aspect it affects.